all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Back here on Joe, the Bossman Show. We're here with UTEP Miners head coach Rodney Terry at a conference USA. Coach Terry, how's this over there in the great city of El Paso?
Man, things are great. I mean, we're the Sun City, and we're great players. Unfortunately, today we're a little bit on the rainy side and a little cold, but nevertheless, great place to be and great day to be a Miner.
Yes, indeed. Thanks for joining us on the game day as well, Coach. I know it's real tough for you guys, but glad you made some time for us there on a game day. You got today against East Central today. So what are you seeing from those guys on film, Coach? You all prepared to play those guys tonight at your place?
Well, we're going to play a team I think that's well coached. They're an older team. I think 6 of their top 8 players are juniors and seniors, and they got an all-league player back and a guard named Tally who's really good, can push the ball in transition, and can score at all 3 levels.
Yes, indeed. And also, Coach, like I said, you're 4-0 already, non-conference play. So being this point in non-conference 4-0 with a game tonight, so it has to make you feel really good about your roster here in November as you kind of have to build for December and January and see as UA schedule starts for you guys then.
Well, yes, I tell you, JR, it's another opportunity for us to try to get better today as a team, and I really try to instill in my guys the importance of trying to get better every single day, whether we're in practice, whether we're in games. Every time we step on the wood, we try to improve in the areas we need to get better with.
And Coach, as you said, each drill, even just a simple shell drill or Wisconsin passing drill or layup drill, shooting game, it all matters because it also gives you that confidence to make a shot when it counts or execute when it counts in a game like Stephen F. Austin did last night against Duke. So pretty much if you put this detail, have a discipline with the game plan and you're prepared, you can make a play and win the game like you saw last night against Stephen F. Austin, going to a big number one team in the country, get the job done and leave it with a victory in a guarantee game.
Sure. No, I know Kyle Keller really well, and he's a good coach. And obviously, had his team prepared to play at a very high level. And you don't just go in there and beat Duke and Cameron if you're not well coached and you don't do what you practice every single day. And those guys did a great job of that. And no different than what we're trying to instill in our guys. What you have to do every night, you got to be ready to play the games every night. But again, I get back to November is a month where you got to really try to establish who you're going to be in terms of your identity day in and day out. And as you get into December, you got to really start honing in on the details of everything you're trying to do and really execute at a very high level on both ends of the floor.
Now, Coach, what has been the biggest improvement in your program since we last spoke last year when you first got hired? Because I feel like, last year was a tough year for you guys, but I see the talent that you got brought in this year, and I see the guys being more focused this year. So what for you, being there every day, what has been the biggest improvement you've seen in your program since you took over last year when we last talked?
Well, I've seen my freshmen grow, and those guys get a chance to play, minutes last year, equivalent to being an older sophomore or junior for that matter. They had to play significant minutes for us last year. But we also had several players that were sitting out, and they had a chance to get acclimated the way we wanted to play and practice with us every single day as well. And, I think just the growth in our young players, along with our guys that got a chance to sit out a year ago, I think their improvement collectively as a group has really been good for us moving forward.
You got there right, Coach, and I know, being a new coach, you have to kind of get a lay of the land of a situation that you took over. So what did you guys prioritize this offseason for us in April, May, June, July, and August, January for season to kind of say we got to get better here, got to get better in this aspect of the game and get guys maybe more stronger. So what did you guys kind of prioritize for this offseason as you go into this year right here?
Well, the physicality piece. I mean, we played 4 freshmen a year ago and started 3, and we still knew we were going to be still relatively young even with the guys sitting out. I mean, I think right now we have 7 sophomores, 1 freshman on our roster, and 3 juniors, and 1 senior, scholarship players. And, for us, we knew physicality. We want to try to play physical at times and have a physical mindset, so we needed to really place a high emphasis on weight room in the spring and the summer, try to get stronger, just, being able to play through contact and being able to be better finishers. So we really worked hard on that. We worked hard on trying to value taking care of the basketball. We didn't do a great job of valuing taking care of the ball a year ago, and we're still a work in progress with that. I mean, we've had some games where we still haven't taken care of the ball the way we need to, but there's a lot of growth with this group and with this team. So, as our guard play continues to grow and gets better, I think, along with our bigs, I think we'll have a chance to have a pretty good year. You stay healthy and keep this group happy.
Now, Coach, I want to ask you one question about the strength coach, because I feel like in player development, that gets lost. That strength coach is very key to any staff and any team, getting young men mentally and physically ready to play ball over these next 5 months of the season here that you guys have from October through March here. So talk about the strength coach and what that means to develop. I don't think fans are really understanding how important that strength conditioning guy is to a program's success.
Well, he's an extension of your staff. I mean, he's as important as a lot of times as your assistant coach, obviously, because he works very closely with your players every single day, and he has to have a great connection with what you're trying to get done in terms of your vision, the way you want to play, and the style of play that you want to play, and he's got to be connected at the hip in terms of what we're doing in that regards, and whether it's from a conditioning standpoint, whether it's from just being stronger where you can play downhill and be strong finishers, whether you have physical blockouts and rebound the basketball at a clip that you want to, just a number of different areas. Also, in the preventive measures as well. He's got to have those guys in the type of shape to where you're able to prevent injuries and guys are able to play through fatigue as well. So he's a very instrumental part of what you do and how you do things in your program.
No doubt, for sure. And Coach, I know for you having a younger team, Coach, those film sessions have to be really important for you guys. Kind of get these guys on film and show them, hey, well, they're making mistakes, so apply it in practice and apply it in games. Because I know when they have a lot of 18, 19-year-old, 20-year-olds, they're not quite in tune with how important that film session is to learn about, see yourself, and see where you made a mistake, where you can be better at going forward.
Well, you try to, JR, instill in your guys how important it is to be students of the games, and so many great players, you just see those guys, what they do on the floor, but you don't see what those guys do behind the scenes preparing for the games, LeBron James can coach a team himself, you know what I mean? Kobe Bryant could coach a team himself. He knew his opponent inside out. Tom Brady dissects guys on the field because of the preparation that puts into it. Forget the physical part, it's the preparation part. He's going to go out and do the physical part. It's what he trains all year to do. But just get guys to understand the game. When you're watching games, watch what other teams are running. Watch their actions. Watch what they're trying to get done. But just really, again, we try to coach our guys as much off the court as we do on the court. You got to spend time with them off the court if you want them to execute what you want to get done on the court.
Exactly. It's all about relationships because they trust you off the court. They'll perform for you on the court. I've always told young men that, and some coaches I'm friends with as well, I'll try to tell them, hey, if you trust them, I trust you off the court. They'll trust you. They'll play for your heart on the court. That's why I've always felt. My dad was coach. My dad was like that as well. He wanted to build that trust with the guys off the court so they'll play hard for him on the court.
Sure. No, absolutely, for sure. This day and time, especially with this generation, you got to spend a lot of time with those guys away from the basketball court. You're going to coach them harder. You're going to demand them to hopefully play at the standards and the expectations that you have. But they got to know you love them and you care about them, and that when you do push them hard, that you push them to be the best that they can be and get out of all their abilities the good Lord's blessed them with.
And Coach, looking at your program now, you're going to year two. I as I told people I would have you on the show, I got a lot of feedback about how good of a coach you are for being Texas and Fresno, and how you gonna do things at UTEP here. And I was like, well, for me, looking at your program, I feel like you can get guys any way you want to. International guys, a grad transfer guy, a transfer guy that sits in place 2 or 3 for you, or JUCO, a prep school guy, or high school seniors. I feel like way you build this program here, Coach, you can get guys any way you guys want it if it's the right fit for you guys.
Well, sure, JR. I think, as you look around the country, I think a lot of teams, and even, the Power 5 teams, they want to stay older, and I would say that you don't want to have a blend of youth as well, because you do need that, and you need to continue to build your program for the future. But, most places, and just like us, everybody, we want to win now, but we want to build for the future. But I think in doing so, I think you have to have a blend of players, older, younger. You have some freshmen that you feel like you can develop and bring along. You can also bring in transfer guys where they get a chance to get acclimated to your program. They're older. They're with you for a year. And hopefully they use that year as a springboard to continue to get better in areas they need to get better. And then they're ready to play for you at a very high level when the opportunity presents itself, the following year.
Now, Coach Terry, I know recruiting it gotta be like a whirlwind because so many good teams in Texas, good schools, and where you can go play ball at. So, I was wondering how you guys always try. Some same guys, y'all want some of the same guys, but the pitch to get them to come to UTEP rather than going elsewhere in the state of Texas, where so many different great schools that you can go play ball at, but come to play for you UTEP there.
Well, we have a great destination where we are. I mean, we have a great tradition from our program in terms of the history of our program and what we've been able to do here. And, we feel like when we get a youngster here in our community, we feel like we've got as good a chance as anybody to get in here because we've got a great community, great campus, and a young program that we're trying to revitalize again here and make relevant again. So, we have a ton of players obviously in this state, and it's all about relationships, though, and you alluded to the fact that you can go anywhere around the country. We've got a great name, and likewise, and I think the biggest thing is at the end of the day, I always tell kids when you talk about recruiting, it just get back down to relationship and who you're going to trust at the end of the day again.
Exactly, and being in Conference USA, where it goes pretty much from Virginia through the whole South there, you got a lot of places you can touch because of all the schools in you guys' conference. I mean, I think that's why the conference in America pretty much is from Texas on up to Virginia there.
Yeah, we're Conference USA for a reason, right? We cover Let's cover the USA, and we're just a little bit of it all, you know what I mean? And so, with that, you're given an opportunity to go out and recruit nationally if need be, as well, because you're getting a chance to play in a lot of those different states around the country, and you have exposure in those areas. So I think it's a great selling point for us when you're selling our conference and trying to sell our brand.
Well, Coach Terry, David, come on the show today, and I know you have a game today. Best luck to you tonight, and we'll talk to you real soon here, Coach, okay?
Okay, JL, we appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for having me.
Anytime, Coach.
Okay, have a great Thanksgiving.
You too. That's Rodney Terry on the Bossman Show.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.